Emergence, here meaning seclusion's end, a time where dormant forces are called to action and return to a world once lost to them. The people bravely step out from centuries of hiding. Sinister forces find the opportune time to stake their claim, and old gods return for a final judgment of their children. In response, brave heroes rise above the chaos to meet them in turn.
A half-orc warrior, carrying on her mother's legacy.
A pious paladin professing the power of his pantheon.
A gnomish archaeologist flowing in the shadows.
A fiery dwarf in service of a radiant flame.
A warlock wagering for his very soul.
Welcome to the continent of Erinos and the era of Emergence. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DICEBERG Ahead. You're listening to the Emergence podcast. My name is Hunter Olson, and with me today we have...
Nathan Holten playing Ranpram Sneedbar after a long 2-month break. Woo!
Garrett Kelly, not currently in school, but will be back there tomorrow, playing Offen. I am so tired. I'm so tired, man.
But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm back in the fucking building.
God, those are so good. Shout out to Snapcube.
Snapcube.
Hey, I'm Evan Batt. I quit my job. They, them playing Candor Bek, Heat, /him. Fuck.
This is the tightest intro yet.
My name is Chenoa Reid. My favorite anime is Soul Eater, and I play Emori Shadowhammer. And if she watched anime, it'd probably be Bo.
Tristan Redearth playing Thalminar The Frost-Chained. And today I am basking in the cold embrace of my light. And you are too.
Glorious blue.
Yeah, we're blue.
I liked blue. I was given a choice, and I said blue, and they're all shitting on me.
No, I'm loving
It's
it.
because we already had one other color, and it was blue. All right, and I'm your GM, I forgot to say. Anyway, as Nathan said, it has been 2 months, so this recap might be a little bit more in-depth, but our heroes had reunited with their lost teammate Ranpram. They reached his hometown, the Fey Grove of Vanistrum, and they learned that the grove was protected by an archfey known as the Oak Princess, who takes the form of a tree in the center of the grove that shields the grove from danger. The tree, however, is wounded, a dark affliction or disease whose origins appear extraplanar, and if allowed to run its course, who knows what damage could be done. They determined that Vanistrum's primary threat and suspect for the affliction was the black dragon Nalbanax, and so they left for the swamps of the Mirkur, where the creature resides, accompanied by a small band of Oak Knights as backup. Upon drawing near the lair of the beast, Pram decided to scout away inside, and after enough time had passed for the rest of the party to determine something was wrong, they gave chase after their missing friend. They found their own way into the lair, a half-sunken primordial temple. And inside, Ranpram found himself accosted by several undead and brought before the Black Dragon himself. Nalbanax showed Pram a prophecy recorded by ancient sages, the one who built the temple, and it was all too similar to other prophecies our heroes had heard before. As the dragon questioned Ranpram on his mortal views of such visions, the rest of Emergence arrived to rescue their teammate. The battle was hard fought, dodging thrashing talons and jets of acid, but in the final moments, Thal managed to bind the dragon to the ground in icy eldritch chains. Hans used erupting earth beneath the beast, riddling it with stone shrapnel, and Malrig delivered the final blow with a bullet through Nalbanax's decaying skull. After the battle, the party rested, and Thal was visited once more by the dealer, who congratulated him on the defeat of Nalbanax and offered up either power or intel as a reward, a small boon or a true answer to almost any one question. Thal chose information but asked for a day to think about it. And you've had 2 months. After resting and picking the lair clean, the party sought immediate safety, and Thal had teleported everyone back to Feori, to the Aethira's estate, carting the severed head of Nalbanax with them as a trophy. However, while preparing to teleport their Fey companions home, the dragon's skull seemed to animate once more with a strange and sinister magic. It spoke and delivered a message. The voice inhabiting the severed head called itself Placidius, the Flesh.
Oh, flesh. I was going to say limp.
The Flesh, the limp.
Flaccid.
He declared you fools for trying to preserve all that lives in this world, claiming to know of a superior path than that which your gods promised you. He deemed Nalbanax a fool as well for reveling in death but denying himself its embrace, and stated that if you were the protectors of this realm, as in slaying Nalbanax you seem to be, that the two of you would meet soon enough. The skull disanimated, and we come to you now in the silence that follows in the Aetheri's estate. The Oak Knights are pointing their swords at the now silent and still severed head, and everyone is exchanging worried and fearsome looks at each other. You could see some of the Oak Knights are moving forward and poking it.
Screams and cast fireball on the head.
It does not move, it doesn't twitch, it doesn't respond, and so they seem appeased that it is dead once more, disanimated.
I want to check it for like runes or marks.
Okay. You can do Arcana or Nature.
What was that?
It was Placidius, apparently.
Is he like friends with the Rot Mother? Or like the Green Whisperer?
It's so
17.
silly.
17,
Arcana.
Gotcha. Looking through this, you do not see any signs that this piece of corpse was in any way prepared for a spell or effect like this. You don't think it was tampered with. You don't think, there's no gem that's been embedded there for a while that has caused this to happen. It's just Placidius seems able to do this.
Okay.
The Oak Knights are still here, right?
Yes, they're...
I look over. Do you know a Placid, Idius?
Aldman approaches and says, we aren't aware of anyone that going by that name. We've seen undead in the swamps, but we'd never seen something like that. Nothing with a name.
The flesh?
This is worrying.
It's very worrying, and now we have another target on our back. I thought we were getting rid of targets.
I think it's best if the Oak Knights and I return to Vanistrom. We'll take the head with us. We can see that it's interred so that something like this can't happen again with it. And we'll make sure to... Are you staying here?
We
no.
need to take the head to Keeper Ithrain.
The prophetic monastery.
Yeah.
Ildane.
God damn it.
Too many names.
Hunter and I just texted about this.
Yeah. Okay. We go on field trip. We take it to her. Then we bring Oak Knights home. And then,
I mean, unless you really want it, we could probably just send you home now.
It would just be proof of death, but our testimony is more than enough. We've also we have teeth and stuff.
We also might come back.
Very well. You all are quite capable of transport. I don't know that I've ever been this far
this
east.
is a house.
All right. Okay.
Come on. Beck punches her aggressively.
Hey, listen, it's a different kind of house. You've never been in a mansion, probably.
This has more stories than I'm used to, yes, and windows.
Less tree.
Plaster.
Less tree. Plaster, yes.
Too much dead tree.
Concrete.
But yeah, we could send you home.
I would appreciate that very much.
We'll follow up.
Can we send them home?
I mean, honestly, we might just have enough pull that we could just be like, yeah, here's a carriage back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we don't need to take care
Was
of
there
them
a
that much.
teleportation?
Don't
Well,
send
you
them
could-
several months.
You have your tree passing thing. You can just open it up and they can
Oh,
run
yeah, I guess
through.
I don't need to walk through the tree.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
True.
You find a tree on the Aetheri's grounds.
And you think of Menestra.
I feel like Hans just like goes up to trees all the time. He's just like, this is a nice teleporting tree. Like just like,
It's wide,
You see
level ground.
It's got just like there's a grain right here.
Okay,
It's split right open.
Go on.
Hans, you've got these Oak Knights following you. Go ahead and make a wisdom check as you're casting this spell, and you reach out to trees that are under Menestra's care.
Ooh. I didn't think about the consequences, possibly, of that.
These ones, this is a kind of hard dice to read because the second
'Cause the
number
black-
is
it's
on a darker color, but I believe that is a 10. Yeah.
reading dice by candlelight.
And whiz?
Yes, just straight wisdom check.
A bunch. 14.
14, gotcha.
Does that get through the barriers?
You reach out and you feel last time you were using magic in Minestra's domain, you felt her resistance, you felt the walls she had put up to guard not only herself, but the people under her protection as well. This time, it's like you're fighting through a swarm that surrounds her. There is other entities at these walls that you have to get through, and once you reach the wall itself, which you do on a 14, Minestra invites you in.
Hi.
You feel a split open in the tree, and it widens, and there's a greenish pulsing light with your golden fire surrounding the inside of the tree. The Oak Knights look at you all and salute you and say, we will deliver word on the state of Minestra as soon as possible. We'll keep an eye on her.
Beck winks at Zanfa as she goes.
Zanva blushes and skitters off through the tree.
What was that?
What?
Do you have the hots for that
I
guy?
don't know what you're talking about. Beck turns red.
Bashful Beck.
You could you could just ask her on a date.
We're kind of in the middle of...
You have 1 round. It'll be open for the full round. You could.
6 seconds closes.
Oh, well.
We'll be back.
And then the grove burned down.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Back inside the Aethir's estate, Mr. Aethir's actually seems to be gathering up his things and preparing for a day. And he looks to you all and says, of course, you're more than welcome to, you have reign of this estate. There, Alice's bedroom is open to you should you wish. We have spare rooms as well.
If we can't get the head out through the front door, is it okay if we take maybe just a couple feet off the wall?
I think we actually had that conversation, and he was like, yeah, we could fix it.
We'll get it mended.
Okay.
Throw it out one of the big windows.
Reduce.
Yeah.
Does anyone have...
I might. I have
Enlarge /
enhanceability.
reduce.
I have lay on hands,
One
but
sec.
that doesn't
Usually
work on
enlarge,
walls.
reduce, right?
While y'all are looking,
Turn off your Discord.
Yeah, maybe
set
put
yourself
on
to
Do
not
Not
disturb.
Disturb. We got the spooky sound. By the way, happy
It's on
Halloween,
the
everyone.
it's on the other
Oh, yeah.
window.
That's tomorrow.
oh, if that's
Yeah.
okay.
I forgot to mention, since the last time we played, everyone but Garrett in this room has had a birthday.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
Damn.
It's all of our birthdays
It's almost
this
like we were all
episode.
born on the same day.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean we're
So
all...
still hear that.
Set it to do not disturb.
Sorry. It's over.
You can do it from your phone, too.
I don't have my phone on me.
Okay,
I have to
that
go
works.
grab it.
I text while recording, so I have my phone on me.
It's almost like we're all
Those are actually all me on.
we're all twins.
I don't think I can enlarge and reduce. I don't think that's
I'm
a valid spell.
almost certain I
I could just
can,
Google
but-
the spell.
Quintuplets.
Yep, I have enlarge reduce.
Sick.
I bet you do.
It probably says a creature. Can we cast it on the head?
I see no reason why you can't cast it on
Okay.
certain objects.
Thank you.
That's fine.
I reduced the size of your pee-pee.
It won't go any smaller.
It's just a clit now.
The spell fails.
I was-
urethra, it's a pinpoint.
Oh God.
I last night totally prepared enlarge reduce for seeing this because we did take a long rest,
Hell yeah. So you.
and it goes from large to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It becomes a couch that you guys can get out the door.
All right, Emori, you ready to... I guess we're just going to cross town.
1, 2, 3, go.
No, not that way.
Oh.
You need to put it vertically
No,
first.
you got to
Wait.
turn it.
Rotate
no,
it.
No,
Rotate
no,
it.
no.
No, watch
You-
the
Don't
T.
Hold on.
Pivot.
No.
Just stop. Just
pivot.
stop. Just
Pivot.
just come back. This.
No, it's the other...
I just push it forward.
Layers
horns.
of skin.
Oh,
are
God.
coming
Oh,
off.
it's peeling.
The horns are gouging big like gashes in the paint.
We don't need the skin.
No,
One of
now
your
you've
hands,
made it worse.
One of your hands slips and goes straight
What?
to the eyeball.
Holy shit, it smells bad.
And I'm concentrating this entire time.
Should I roll in
on
athletics?
spell.
I'd love to roll in athletics.
Nancy, pull a card around, please.
I've got the dolly.
You guys, by the way, do have 60
26.
seconds to get it out the door.
Oh,
With one last heave on the stumps of the horns, it comes sliding out, leaving behind its pound of flesh. And then Hans, you finally let go of the breath you've been holding. The skull goes and grows back up to like grand piano or larger.
And,
Wow.
Awesome. And I'm assuming we can get like a covered wagon to bring it into town.
Y'all have resources. Y'all have rich people resources.
Oh, you didn't want to like parade this?
Not to the secret entrance of the secret society that
I think that would be really funny to do.
it would be really funny to do.
Put it on a big
So
stick.
I imagine how it goes.
And as he's getting into his own tinted windowed landau, Mr. Atheras says, you should pay a visit to the Curia Telecos when you have time. We're preparing for an election.
Yes,
oh
sir.
yeah, who are the candidates?
He
Just a lot of
he
positions.
fumbles around in his pockets and he pulls out a ballot. Let's see here.
Do I have to register?
Every person in Feori has a vote. You'll see when you. It's been a long time since this city has ever done an election. It's been centuries. So
I assume you have to be a citizen.
yes,
All right.
unfortunately.
So no one here is voting except for Emori.
Not even the champions of Feori.
Can Nadia vote?
Yeah. Yeah, not even.
16? Sick.
So you go through the candidates. Vadim Atheras, and then quotes with their bios next to it. Patriarch of the Atheras family, who have faithfully overseen Feori's banks for centuries. He seeks to ensure the financial stability of the city after years of corruption. Next, Ecclesias Bayrite. You recognize this is the name of General Bayrite.
Yep.
An accomplished warrior, tactician, and civil worker. He has served as general of Feori's military before the Cataclysm and general of the Last Stand ever since. He seeks to ensure and revitalize Feori's strength and glory. Next is Cooper DeWalt, and with the picture is a face that you recognize as Shepard. You've seen Shepard's real face before, and you know this is him when you look at it.
Cooper DeWalt.
Cooper DeWalt, a farmer in Shepard, having inherited his flock from his father and his father's father, wishes for a Telecos council that once more represents the people.
Does he make Arcanite-powered tools?
He does not. I got it now. Next.
That wasn't intentional.
Damn.
Should have just taken that joke.
Copyright infringement.
Next, Roderick Galden, administrator of the Wayrider program, ordained by the Negotiarch of the Church of Thrasia, which is the diplomat in the Illyrian pantheon. Plans to make Feori a foundational stop on a trade route spanning the continent. Next, Raspicious Klingenberg, the last son of the noble Klingenberg house and proprietor of the Faded Ace Casino. Promises a council that is smart and generous with its resources.
Fuck you, Klingenberg.
That name nearly killed Evan.
Respicious Klingenberg.
I was in the middle of taking a drink, you ass.
Of course Klingenberg would never mind.
Who's the director?
He'd throw his hat in.
The director.
There's a director whose name sounds kind of like that, but makes monsters. Anyways.
Oh. I don't know. Cronenberg. Next, Vivian Magizel, cleric of Thrasia the Diplomat and member of the Wayrider Squadron Legacy. She seeks to fully uproot the corruption that has long festered beneath the city and plagues it to this day.
She's part of the Batty Squad, right? Legacy's all ladies.
I believe so, yeah. The Batty Squad.
Lady Legacy.
The Batty Squad.
That's how
yeah.
Hunter said that to me.
I did at one point, yeah.
Oh,
Next,
wonderful.
Persephone Mornsong, mother of the House of Silence and leader of the Wayrider Squadron Elegy, wishes to ensure the city's future is no longer haunted by its past.
She's type A. She definitely would put her hat in the ring.
Gracia Page, scribe master for the Balancing Arms for many years. That's like an adjudication sort of branch of the Last Stand. She is pushing for a council that is once more in the trust of the public through a transparency that the formal council lacked. And finally is Linessa Primrose, lieutenant colonel of the Balancing Arms for over a century and magistrate of the Telecos court. She promises to use her judgment to ensure the actions of this new council are without reproach.
Where's my mom?
Your mother is not on there.
She decided not to. What?
So what's the what's the position being voted on? Like, is it
God King of Feori?
like, are there several council members? Is this a president?
There's multiple, right?
At first, Mr. Thieres is still here.
Fuck.
At first, when the Telecos Council was first formed, they had a representative for each of the peoples in Feori. This was when the populace of the various ancestries, like Goliath and Tabaxi, were a little more prominent. Now you'd be hard-pressed to find more than one or two Goliath in our city, I feel. So these positions are a lot more honorary. They are proper council members. This will be the new Telecos Council.
Oh, it's already voted.
So these members will be no longer anonymous as the previous council was. They will be a new vote is already set for in 2 years' time. So a sort of review process for whoever gets elected can be done in that time and determine whether they are worth the vote to stay or replace. And one thing is with this election, the way it works in front of the Curia Telecos, anyone who wishes to place their name in must bring a large stone, like a cornerstone almost, with their name engraved in it. And every citizen of Feori who wishes to vote will be given 2 small stones as they arrive, and they will vote for the 2 council members that they wish to see. At the end of a period of time, the stones will be tallied. There are adjudicators from the Iron Archives, as well as smoke swords and Starkwood constables keeping everything safe and secure.
So has the vote happened or not yet?
We still have 3 days to go before everything is tallied.
Okay, I thought you were saying that
And
those
how
were
many
all the
members?
council members.
They're going for no more than 5. And there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Is
7,
this
8, 9.
The Emergence
9
Squadron
candidates.
election interference arc? We're gonna carry pebbles in our shoes.
I mean, I think the only
Stuff.
real threat would be Klingenberg, but he's
Do we know this character?
we met him before. We went to the mafia. He's the
Oh, shit.
squirrely motherfucker underneath that bar.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Imagine him on the council.
Well, I don't vote.
Yeah, I mean that's why it'd be the Emergent Squadron election interference arc, because none of us are voters.
Candor Bek does vote. Not in this election because he is not a citizen.
At home.
Go to the polls.
Go to the polls.
Where he belongs.
Mr. Theris says, Cooper, Shepard, has been platforming you all as a part of his platform as well. He's been doing wonders for your reputation around the city, I might say. There's no more wanted posters
Who?
for you.
Shepherd.
Shepard, yes, forgive me.
You even said it when you. How is he doing that? I'm interested to what his.
He's been telling the truth
Oh,
of your
shit, that-
story. He's been filling people in on what the council was
word.
covering up.
Is he talking about the People's Court?
No,
Okay,
he's
'cause
keeping his connections to them silent.
So then what is he saying his connections to us is?
That he's been working for Mr. Theris, that his farm had received an endorsement a
That
time
we're
ago.
BFFs, pretty much.
Okay.
We're buddies.
Okay, interesting.
I only have 2 votes, but I'm friends with so many of them.
She writes down Yvette Shadowhammer on both of her votes.
I only get 2 votes, but I'm personal friends with many of the candidates. Is very open to corruption.
Dude, okay. What you do is you go in there and I will teleport to you a box full of stuff.
There you go.
God.
Okay.
Rig it.
So y'all are heading toward the prophetic monastery,
Mm-hmm.
unless anyone else has reason to be doing anything aside from
Cart.
that. Cart. Yeah, you've got a cart. You all set?
Cart.
Okay.
With a suspiciously dragon skull shaped tarp
That
on top.
smells rancid.
You make your way back to the sort of warehouse district, that abandoned warehouse.
Nice.
That was gross.
And I
Feel
know.
bad.
And you locate the same door that you had gone through before, and practiced, you reveal the sigils. And it's almost as if they were expecting you.
Does the head fit? Or do they have like a warehouse?
The door goes, and it bends opens as you start pulling the head through.
Oh, thank God.
I burn another second level spell slot to make it smaller for 60 seconds. And we run inside.
Yeah. I was hoping that since it's a warehouse, it also has like a garage door. Flat.
There's symbols around that one too. Every window. Okay. You are walking down the familiar, I believe I described it as like very white alabaster halls, and you make it to the same doorway. You're going down the same path you went down before, and you make your way in, and you can see The dwarven woman, Cecilius, is there. She's sitting with her fingers steepled, again, as if expecting you. And you step inside, and she looks at the tarp. She says, well?
Well,
Have a grand
Cool,
reveal.
cool tarp, guy.
I got you a tarp.
Pulls off the tarp. Yeah.
From behind her, like, raised sort of dais desk, she disappears for a second, and you hear, like, and this little dwarven woman comes out. She has a cane with a bright silver, like, doorknob handle at the end, and she steps forward, and she's poking and prodding at its lips and, like, revealing the fangs. She's, like, pulling down an eyelid and looking at the eye that's got a hole through it, and she fully inspects it and says, well, you have done very well, it would seem.
it would seem that way, wouldn't it?
Who struck the final blow, might I ask?
It's Pram, wasn't it?
No,
It's
that
Mal.
was Mal.
He's not here currently.
I see.
His name's Mallory Vespar.
I mean, I'll take credit though.
She snaps her fingers,
It
and
was a group effort,
Mouse.
though.
a robed person in the corner pulls out a scroll and writes down his name. And she says, it seems we had underestimated you.
Yes.
Yeah, don't say.
It seems as well we had scryed on portions of your journey. It seems you have come across yet another aspect of our prophecy.
What?
And she turns to Pram.
Oh, jeez. Well, like, I don't even know which part was
I've got it
different.
Bram just stares blankly back.
There was new stuff?
I'm running through all the lines in my head.
Yeah, it's trying to go over what's the same, just worded differently, and what is actually new information. I also have to go through myself when I'm trying to write these things. A message delivered and delivered again with promises of deliverance. And then there you saw visuals of the lights in the sky, purple, blue, and green, and they reached out like mist almost down to the mortal realm. And you saw a silhouette of what seemed like Zavoya, the orc leader of the host. And the mist went into him and made his eyes alight with energy. And they say, the voices said, worthy champions will be chosen, 3 there will be, for 1 is lost. You see 3 silhouettes ascending a mountain, the horizon aflame with an aura of blue, green, and violet light. They bleed as sacrifice, they confess their devotion, and they are wreathed in flame. 1 violet, 1 blue, and 1 green. And then, quotes again, the champions will gather their chosen as all material unravels and entwines anew. So yeah, y'all, if you deliver that verbally or choose to withhold it, that's up to you.
Oh. I'll tell her. I don't really.
You exposit that, and she snaps her fingers, and you hear the scratching of a quill as robed people in the corners are writing it down. And she says, This doesn't add much to our working theory. All right. The way we see it, there are 3 distinct powers on the horizon of our realm. We know not what they are, what their names are, what they represent, but we know they potentially have the power, or at least had, to create our entire plane of existence. And as far as we can tell, should they deem fit, as this prophecy would suggest they do, they can unmake it just as easy. It seems, however, they are electing representatives. I am unsure as to why this talk of gathering, what did they say? Gather their chosen. The champions will gather their chosen. The representatives of these powers will gather more followers. It's
Zavoya, the rot mommy.
Savoya's not one of. He claimed that he will be dead by the time.
It comes to be.
Yeah,
a message delivered and delivered again.
yeah. He's here to help pick the representatives, so he's not actually, or the champions. He's not actually one of them.
He's just a test.
Something like that.
Well, he's at the top of my
He's
list
a harbinger.
now.
Harbinger, not the.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
For a time now, we have been under the distinct impression that belief and faith in a person, in a creed, is a powerful thing. People devoid of deity will find power within themselves in their conviction alone. Our organization, as you know, has been striving for some time to position players that we deem worthy in a place to be believed in, to garner faith.
Mm-hmm.
And I would argue such a thing has worked, even in your case. I don't know if you can feel it now, but your reputation has significantly increased around the city. You haven't been here to witness it yet, but your stand before the collapse of the government became a standing flag in the darkness for some people, that this wasn't completely blindsided, that regular folk knew what was going on and wanted to do something about it. And when everything collapsed and this Cooper was going around telling your story, people had come to realize how much their government was trying to suppress people like you, people like them, keep them from noticing anything, keep them quiet, all the way down to the House of Silence, redacting important information that was crucial to your investigation. You have garnered a significant amount of belief, if not faith.
I'll accept your compliment.
Are you saying that we need belief and faith in order to carry out our
To
mission?
win?
I would argue, if not from yourself, then from others, yes.
How do you do that?
Be heroic.
Precisely.
That's
Is
the
that
whole
not
thing.
what we have been doing?
We are.
Oh.
You be an icon. You
yeah,
be
but
an
with like
idol.
more PR than what we've done.
So this is just the beginning.
So we need a like representative, like this Cooper person.
Yeah, or we just like use a lot of the spell friends. Just go around and cast that one a bunch of
We
times.
do have a lot of money too.
We will see to it that the slaying of this dragon is made very public in the city.
Ooh, we should get a statue.
Actually, yeah,
We should totally get some
we
statues.
we could spend some money to.
Do some Himmel shit.
Some Himmel shit.
Yeah.
Upon the formation of the council, I have no doubt that your standing within the city, as you don't currently have titles or anything, will significantly rise. I
Could
have
we become citizens so we can vote?
I have no doubt that you could be made citizens of this city.
Hell yeah.
In 2 days.
Can we be given the title Thane?
Thal the Thane.
Thane Thal.
Thane Thal. It's like PayPal, but it's Thane Thal.
Thane
Oh.
Thane Prim.
Right.
Prim Schmeedbar.
Thalminar The Frost-Chained.
On an important note, do you know of anybody named Placid the Flaccid?
Jesus Christ.
I mean Placidius the Flesh, as he would like to be called.
She snaps her fingers in a distinct rhythm, and someone comes in through the door to this room.
A gang of
And-
slick back hair guys come in.
They're snapping. Hands over a tome, and she starts gingerly flipping through it, licking her finger between each page turn.
God.
And she, I almost said scrolls down. She traces her finger down the lines of text, like a book.
She refreshes the page.
And begins reading off. And so the flesh will turn against its masters, for they have discarded it, and they are angry at their masters. And she turns it, and it's like chicken scratch crazy scribblings that's been glued onto this page from some different writing elsewhere. She said, for some time now we have heard whisperings, insinuations of undeath, and we have noticed a distinct lack of undeath across our continent. We weren't sure what
Lack?
this would indicate. Yes, a lack.
If I'm not mistaken, Malmani reached when last time I talked to Malmani.
Mhm.
He said something along the lines of a presence of an undead
In like the
Like,
northeast.
of the north that wasn't the Black Church.
Mm-hmm.
So they might just not be here.
Is it a lack in relevance to the prophecy, is what you mean, or a lack just you aren't seeing any?
We would receive, now and then from our many seers and scryers, we would receive glimpses, a limerick out of a full paragraph describing that dead flesh, that undeath, that the discarded, that the waste of mortals would turn against us in the final moments of our plane. But we have seen no such reckoning, nor have we seen much of an undead presence.
Well, I have a friend, that lives way up north, and he may or may not have told me that there is a large and growing presence up north of undead.
More jotting from people in the corners. She says, I see. This is northward, a presence of undead, you say?
Near Coronalia.
Very well. She looks to all of you and says, it's become clear to me that you're on a path.
Yeah.
You may not know where it ends, nor do I. But with the slaying of Nalvanax, it would be difficult to deny that you have become the most prominent of our subjects.
Ew.
Subjects.
For the record, the things that you did, in quotations, it's like helping somebody move, and the only thing that you did was move a single box.
Or, kill the whole 2 dragons.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
I'm kind of itching to go get that third.
It is. It's like, gotta kill them all.
Collect them all.
You know not the tangled strings that we have been attempting to untangle for a great many centuries now, and I do not blame you for not knowing.
Sure.
She says, we will let you along your own path. Should you seek guidance, we have quite a collection of prophecies, visions, omens, and portents for you to peruse that might provide further guidance. However, I fear the path ahead is just as cloudy for us as it is for you. Till we get more information like what your Ranpram has brought back to us. What your Ranpram?
I mean, he kind of is our Ranpram. He's our little Ranpram.
It's rampant.
Rampant Ranpram.
Speaking of little Ranpram,
Yes.
how did the terrorism go? The elephant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear much updates on that. We were just in the ruins area.
The remnants of some of the higher-ups at the Last Stand were overseeing the cleansing of the Illithid complex. It seems it is quite difficult to traverse the state that it is in currently. They have found some portions they've claimed are intact. I or my agents have not been inside myself. But they've said some chambers are intact, most chambers are collapsed. They have found some threats down there, but nothing they haven't been able to handle themselves.
Does any of the Illithid masters live?
Not that we could find. No, we've found many, many dead.
Are there any caches of their memory rods sitting around?
Our arcanists are attempting to make a reliable device as a means of transferring these memories back into their old hosts. We can do it with some success without some kind of device, but we've had it go wrong at least once, and it has resulted in some damage to the victim's mental state, and we seek not to repeat that again until we are more certain it will work.
Oh, good thing it went well with Herschel. Am I right, guys? Thanks, Ranpram.
Yeah, you did great.
In the distance, Herschel gets a nosebleed.
Akval had mentioned that they had a large portion of the Illithid, their species, on ice in some sort of stasis, some sort of storage.
Yes, it seems whatever explosion took place down there disrupted the energy that was keeping... they were in astrostasis, as reports from the council have found their way to me. Kept in a pocket of the astral plane as to not age, as to not wither, as to not need for food or sustenance. But once that collapsed, they aged thousands of years in a moment. They were dust by the time we opened the pods.
Well,
Rip to them. They probably shouldn't have done, mind control.
Congratulations,
They did.
Ranpram. You finished a genocide.
they did kill Torment.
Yeah.
Yes, one life for a species. That's...
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with the entire thing, but it's...
Nah, Ranpram... Hans would give Ranpram like a big old fist bump for that one. Nice. Good job eradicating them.
Offen stamp of
Best
approval.
exterminator.
Dude, your body count just like.
Nice body count. Wink.
Oh wow, yeah, no. Ranpram probably pretty handedly has the highest body count here, huh?
So many
You-
women and children.
You killed around 1,000 people in a few seconds with age. You made them die of natural causes.
What a motherfucker. Let them live a long life.
You made them kill
No, they
themselves.
did live a long life.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. is
Time
you
is
let
your
them.
Okay.
Anyways.
Cecilius says, thank you for bringing evidence of this slain beast. At least one of our diviners had seen a future where Nalbanax was chosen by whatever is coming to visit us very soon, the outcomes of which were disastrous. If we can find these other prospective champions and get them slain before whatever sort of choosing is to happen would take place, I believe that would be preferable. I know not. Oh, wait, no. Would she know? Y'all had a timeline of 6 months.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she would know that as well.
So we're like a week into it.
Yeah, you're about 8 days into your. I'm keeping track.
So that gives us
8
a
out of
solid-
182.
A solid 5 months dead time before we have to start doing anything.
I'll
But
just teleport there and kill him. There's not really anything to it, right?
We should all run for council.
Yes.
We're hold an
Wait,
election.
you have to be a
Citizens,
citizen of
buy
Fairy
a
to run for
house,
council?
invest in the
I
market.
mean, if
all
the ballots
5
are already
spots.
out, I don't think.
We just
Wait, why
switch
don't you
'em.
run for council?
We can fabricate
Me?
the ballots.
Yeah,
No.
you're a citizen
Yes.
and a hero.
Well,
Use
I
the
have to
clout.
like be usually present, and meetings aren't really my thing.
We kind of need her.
And like
But it would be funny.
Yeah, but it'd be.
We should elect you, and your mom can.
maybe
go.
in like 2 years when this hopefully is settled.
I'd vote for you.
Thank you. Thank you. This isn't an election though. So
It's a dictatorship.
Dal.
We are the corruption.
of Feori.
Cecilius says, we will provide what information we can should you return to us seeking it. Until then, I would suggest you continue to, at least when you're in the limelight, remain on the best of behavior. Become paragons if you must.
Okay.
Sure.
Slay.
She taps her cane decisively, as if to say, I have spoken, and begins walking back up to her dais. Leave now. Take it with you. She gestures to the skull.
Well,
I guess we go parade it.
We need a very large post to put this skull on.
Hanging on the ramparts.
I'm sure we could make
Seen
one.
any dragons recently?
all right, let's go to the city center and parade this around a little bit. What you think?
That sounds like a lot of fun, not gonna
We
lie.
could put it on a big stick, or we could put it on the end of a fake like the kind of dragons.
We
that,
should
like,
stop at
group
the
of people-
bank also on the way.
The bank?
Yeah,
We
I've
all
got a
hide
lot
in
of
the
money.
dragon costume with we're the legs of the dragon costume, and it's the head.
Jesus. Okay. y'all leave. Y'all start taking the head to the middle of town to parade it around a little bit.
First the bank.
First the bank. To parade it around a
Make a
little bit.
deposit. I open an account.
Go through the drive-through. Look at this.
Here's 100,000 gold.
He doesn't
Um,
talk much.
And I think to cap off this episode, you guys swing by the Curia Telecos on your parade.
Yes.
And you can see the way votes are stacked up. You don't have time to count them or anything, but it's clear some of whom are very much in the lead. You can see that Vadim Atheras has a moderate amount of votes. If things stay the way they are, he'll be on the council when tallies come to be counted. Ecclesias Bayrite and Roderick are tied, or at least appear to be, again, counting stones. Respicious is above both of them.
Of course he is.
Vivian does not have too many votes. Persephone is currently in third. If it was, going for first place. Gracia Page and Lanessa Primrose are also tied just below the 5th slot, so they're like neck and neck, and one of them might fuck the other, and then someone else over to get that spot.
They fucking.
And
fuck?
They might fuck.
by far with the most votes, Cooper DeWalt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Easily in first place, as it's easy to recognize the one person on here who's just like, yeah, I'm a civilian. I'm not a politician. I'm not anything.
Yeah.
I'm just running for office.
Fucker.
and then he was the leader of the Malmani.
Ooh.
He's definitely.
No, he's gonna like burn the city to the ground.
I did write sus next to Bayrite from like the last session. I went back and wrote it next to his name. I'm gonna
politician.
assume there's gonna be a lot of eyes on us
Yes.
as we're walking up. 1, Dragon Head. 2, it's us.
By the way,
Absolutely.
however you vote, that person probably gets on the council, guaranteed.
I was going to say it's gonna look like an endorsement as I am
Yeah.
walking up to
You
sway
approach
votes.
with your entourage of outsiders
Yeah.
that you've collected from other cities, and
And
with-
I'm gonna make it very apparent who I'm gonna vote for.
you march up to 2 gold helm centurions and 1 representative of the Iron Archives in these slate gray sort of robes, who steps forward and looks you in the eye. You watch as a tattoo around their eye alights, and they seem to give you like an up-down, and then passes you 2 stones, and they sit back and allow you to approach whichever sort of cornerstone, and you can see all of their names are etched into them.
Yeah. I ponder for a moment as I'm looking across all of them. I'm familiar with everybody actually on
For the most
on
part,
this list.
Yeah.
At least I've met them before.
I think the only ones you haven't are Gracia and Lanessa.
Yeah, we've met in passing for sure, like in training and stuff like that. But yeah, I think Emori is just like, I don't know what to do, guys.
Hans picks the best one, Nat 20.
Jesus
The
Christ!
best one. I don't know what the.
Well, I
If it
know.
was low, I would have said like the first through like 5th or something.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an inspire roll. You're inspiring me to make the right
inspire
decision.
you.
Well, I do know one of them. I definitely want to put into Persephone's cup.
Gotcha. You place your stone down. Soon after, Iron Archives people approach with a ladder, and then place your stone at the top as a stack. And your second vote?
I know Cooper Shepard is probably going to win. And Mr. Aetheris, he's looking like he's also going to be on the council as well, right?
Yes. Yeah, unless some people get real popular in the next 3 days, it's looking like he's going to maintain his spot.
Because I think it's pretty well known that Mr. Aetheris has backed me, and Shepard has backed me. But I think...
Who's tied for 5th?
Tied for fifth was Lanessa and Gracia Page, I believe.
I don't know them very well, though.
So just in terms of like jobs, Lanessa Primrose works as a judge for every court case that warrants the arm's attention. So it's anything that affects the city or important functions of the city and stuff like that. So she doesn't do most criminal cases unless they're like bureaucratic. And Gracia Page is oversees all records, trades, transactions, fundraisers, donations, and government contracts. She's the paperwork person. She keeps it all running.
I think I'm going to put my final stone into Roderick's.
Gotcha.
Because I know Mr. Aetheris will be okay. And I just want Roderick to make more votes than Bayrite.
Gotcha.
Were those 2 people not in the top 5 currently?
They're tied for 5th.
Yeah, Gracia
No,
Page.
not
and-
those 2. The 2 that Chenoa voted for.
Oh.
Or Emori.
Roderick and
Persephone.
Persephone.
Because even though Mr. Aetheris has helped us a lot.
I said Mr. Aetheris is in a good spot. I think I said Roderick and Bayrite were tied.
Roderick
For
always
third?
believed
Yeah, around third place.
Okay.
in me, and Persephone
And we
gave
don't
us
like
a chance.
Bayrite, correct?
Emori's sus
I
at
don't.
Bayrite.
Okay.
He's
We could kill him.
fine. He's just in charge of... Is he in charge of the smoke search? No, he's not.
He's in charge of
Every...
the entire Last Stand. So, like you had an individual lieutenant colonel in charge of the Centurions. They answer to Bayrite.
Yeah.
And
I wrote sus for some reason, so I'll trust past me.
I mean, the only person Bayrite answered to was the council.
Yeah.
Was the anonymous masked council. So, fair enough.
Okay. I was just curious because if you were to sway for two people who weren't in the top 5, then that would be a good way to get Vadim not in the top 5.
Yeah, no.
But
okay.
All right.
You cast your votes. I think a few people give you see there's a
small
crowd
cheering
as you're stepping down.
Maybe that nat 20 can be how enthusiastically Hans riles up
Woo!
people
for
that vote.
I pat people on the backs and shake hands.
Mm-hmm. Sign my baby.
If you had a really good throwing arm, can you from outside get some rocks onto the pile?
Jesus.
I get tackled so quick.
But then, how would they know which stone I had thrown?
God.
Are you without sin?
It's a magic stone.
Emori, you walk back into the crowd. You gather up the dolly with the dragon head on it, and people are sort of clapping for you. Some people are following you as you are making your way back through town.
Mm-hmm.
And Malrig, you have just entered an abandoned warehouse, but you know very well that by alighting these runes along the top, it ignites the doorway and allows you somewhere else entirely.
Should have put a wire on Malrig.
We tried. We literally scried on him and then walked into a building.
When you step through, you find yourself in a dark flagstone chamber that is familiar. It's narrow. The corridor itself almost seems to slant and snake slightly as if it's built unevenly underground. And as you begin walking through, you see other Malmani members who give a nod to you as you pass. And eventually you make your way to the main office where you were last debriefed on your mission before being sent to meet with Emergence. And you enter, and inside you can see a man in fine robes in blacks and reds, and he has slicked back, raven black hair, and he's got a short goatee, and he looks to you with a cocked eyebrow. And he says, "Well done for slaying the dragon."
I mean...
Well then.
Please don't speak abyssal in my presence.
Yeah, it was not the plan, but
He was a fool to deny us.
sure.
Things are changing around here, not just the city. I'm sure you've been made aware of that. A few moments with those freaks will make you aware of a lot of things.
Yeah, you can say that.
Did they ever make contact with Malmani while they are in your presence?
I don't think so.
I can't remember if you did either.
Maybe.
It's been so long. It was yesterday.
It was so long ago. Yeah.
I did, but just through the sending stone.
Gotcha. Okay. He replies, "It bothers me. They have such a direct line of communication with him and are trying fervently to stick their noses in our business. I was wondering if you had gathered any insight in your time with them. Do any of them have any outstanding loose ends we might be able to pick up? Have any weaknesses that might be worth cataloging? Behaviors or patterns that might be reliable enough for us to springboard off of?"
I mean, probably. I think you know about a lot of the stuff.
We were
Already.
watching where we could.
Yeah.
It seems in lieu of Nalbanax, we will have to reach out to other patrons for funding, so to speak. This new council is troubling. I only trust a few of its members. And I would see to it that they are given a proper position. I think I might have more work for you yet.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to leave this episode.
Oh.
Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, it's so good being back.
It feels really good to be back. If you haven't been watching us
Do
on YouTube, we've got visuals.
You could see me looking down your eyes.
What?
Available at www.youtube.com.
/DICEBERG Ahead. Probably.
Something like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for listening. Background music for Emergence is brought to you by Tabletop Audio. For more DICEBERG Ahead content, follow us on our socials and Patreon, or visit us on our website, dicebergahead.com.